At 9 a.m., Alex is staring at a 47-page PDF, and he hasn't understood a single page. His exam is in 6 hours. He scrolls, highlights, scrolls again. Nothing sticks. And what he tries next almost makes things worse. But before we begin, you are watching Everyday AI, where we show how ordinary people can use powerful AI tools to save time, work smarter, and solve frustrating everyday problems. No hype, no confusing tech talk, just practical AI that actually helps. Alex is a self-learner. No structured classes, no teacher checking in, just him, his laptop, and a growing list of things he's supposed to understand. Today is not just any day. He has one chance to pass a certification exam that could unlock freelance work he's been chasing for months. But here's the problem. He doesn't need more information. He needs clarity. And in the next few minutes, you'll see exactly how Alex goes from overwhelmed and stuck to understanding what he's studying and finishing the day in a completely different place. But first, things get worse. By 10 a.m., Alex has read the same paragraph 4 times. It's dense, academic, full of terms that assume you already understand the basics. He highlights sentences, but when he looks back, they feel just as confusing. And the real pressure isn't just time. It's this thought. If I don't get this now, I'm going to fail later. He opens another tab and searches for explanations. Finds 5 different versions, all slightly different. Now he's even more confused. That's when he hesitates, then opens Studyfetch AI. But there's a moment of doubt. Is this just going to summarize things or actually help me understand? So to find out, he uploads the PDF. He logs in and clicks Upload Materials. He uses the AI feature of Studyfetch and types, "Explain this document like I'm a beginner. Break down key concepts with simple examples." The output appears. Instead of dense paragraphs, he sees clear headings, short explanations, real-world analogies, key terms simplified in 1 line each. For the first time today, he's not rereading. He's understanding. What used to take him 45 minutes of struggling now takes about 10 minutes, and more importantly, he remembers it. But that creates another problem. By noon, Alex has understood the material, but now he's facing a different issue. Retention. Because understanding something once doesn't mean you'll remember it under pressure. He tries his usual method, scrolling through notes, rereading summaries, but it feels passive. His brain drifts. And there's a bigger risk. If I can't recall this during the exam, all of this is useless. He needs active recall, but creating practice questions manually would take hours. So he looks back at Studyfetch AI. There's hesitation again. Can this actually test me or just give me more information? This time, he uses the Create Quiz feature of Studyfetch to convert his PDF into a quiz test. The test loads in a few seconds, and he starts answering. Some feel easy. Some force him to think. One completely stumps him. After finishing, the feedback is immediate. Not just right or wrong, but why? He was pretty sure about this one question, but he got it wrong. So he used the AI chat and demanded an explanation for the concept behind this question. The explanation points out a misunderstanding he didn't even realize he had. So he refines again. He types, "Create 5 more questions focused only on areas I got wrong." Now the practice is targeted. And this changes everything. Instead of passively reviewing for 2 hours, he actively tests himself for 30 minutes, and his confidence shifts. Before it was like, I think I understand. But now it is like, I know what I don't know. But then something unexpected happens. Alex checks the exam format. It's not just multiple choice. There's a section where he has to explain concepts clearly, in his own words. Suddenly, a new pressure hits. Understanding something internally is one thing, and explaining it clearly is another. He tries writing an answer, but it's messy, too long, unstructured, and time is running out. This part matters more than he expected. Because even if he knows the answer, if he can't communicate it clearly, he loses marks. So he goes back to Studyfetch AI one more time. This time, he tries something different. He types, "Help me explain stress and strain concept of FEM in a clear, structured answer suitable for an exam. Keep it concise, but complete." The output gives him a clean structure, simple language, logical flow. He reads it once, then rewrites it in his own words. That's the key moment. He's no longer copying, he's internalizing. He practices this with 2 more topics. What used to take him 20 minutes per answer now takes about 5. And more importantly, his answers are clearer, sharper, and easier to recall. At this point, something has quietly changed. He's no longer overwhelmed. He's in control. At 5 p.m., Alex sits down for the exam. Same laptop, same topics, same time pressure, but completely different mindset. The first question appears, and this is the moment from the beginning, the one where just a few hours ago he would have frozen. Now he reads it, pauses, and starts writing. Not perfectly, not instantly, but clearly. He finishes with minutes to spare, and as he closes his laptop, there's no panic this time. Just a quiet realization. Nothing about the material changed. What changed was how he interacted with it. Studyfetch AI didn't study for him. It didn't replace the effort. It just removed the friction between confusion and clarity, between knowing and being able to use what you know. And that's what most self-learners actually struggle with. So the question is, right now, are you spending more time collecting information or actually understanding it? Because that difference is what decides outcomes. And if you want to see more real workflows like this, quiet tools, real situations, no hype, you know where to find the next video. See you in the next video.